Different game, same opinion. Instead of buying coins or getting sponsored, maybe try trading for them yourself. Hey guys, Slamfy92 here again today with episode number 4 of Coin Collector. As you can see in the background already, I finally have got the game FIFA 14 for Xbox 360 of course, and so I can now play it and record gameplay for you guys, which I have been actually waiting for quite a bit, but I just didn't want to get the early release, to be perfectly honest. Anyways, as you can see right now, I unlocked some things in the EASFC catalog. First of all, some coin boosts and then also an increased trade pile, or I think how it's called in this game, transfer list. And then we move on into Ultimate Team and quickly delete these players from the trade pile that I sold, the Silver Bundesliga players, because I actually decided to build a gold non-rare Bundesliga squad just for the beginning of Ultimate Team. And very quickly, before I get started with the video, actually yesterday I uploaded an information video concerning career mode. If you could check that out, that would be great. I think it didn't hit sub boxes too well. They were kind of broken yesterday once again, so thanks for that, YouTube. Anyways, I'll leave the link to that in the description below. Kind of important that you vote on that video if you are at all interested in career mode. Anyways, I changed my club name, or at least the abbreviation, to actually begin with applying, or to begin completing the manager tasks. 13 of them in total, and when you complete all of them, you basically get a free gold pack, which is very nice, especially at the beginning of Ultimate Team. Here you can quickly see the squad I have got. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation, but then with a left midfielder and a right midfielder in it instead of two center attacking midfielders who are wide. In goal I had Leno, then Juru and Diagne, both very good center backs, very solid. Then Jung and Fuchs as the outside fullbacks. Then my two CDMs are Pirmin Schwegler from Eintracht Frankfurt and then Jermaine Jones. Very good players, work really well together so far, at least in the games I have played, and quite enjoyable to play with. Actually, right midfielder is Vieirinha and left midfielder Perisic, both with 4-star skills, and also Perisic with the 5-star weak foot, which is very nice. Center attack midfield Firmino and with a 4-star skill, and then up front Didier Yakonan. Here you can just quickly see the prices I paid for these players, and I think the most expensive one was actually Jung for, oh no, it was Jones for 900 coins, which is okay because he's very strong. Good work rates, very good aggression on him, good tackling and stuff like that, and also over 80 pace, which is just ridiculous. Here I quickly listed a bronze player to the trade pile, or the transfer list. I have to get used to saying transfer list for now on. Anyways, I list him on there basically to complete one more manager task, because there was one manager task. And then I also use some of the basically club items I got in the free gift packs on the web app to change my badge, to change one of my kits, to also change my stadium. And then I had to actually go out and buy a ball. Got it for 200 coins here, and now I have completed 4 more manager tasks, which is quite nice after making this ball active. Then I applied a contract to Firmino and also a fitness card to Firmino, completing 2 more tasks. And also I got an architect chemistry style for 600 coins. I actually don't know if that is a good price or not, but it was around the 59th minute, so I thought it was actually a pretty decent deal on that card. And the architect chemistry style actually gives increased passing and heading, so I applied that to Pirmin Schwegler because I think he has got 90 jumping in game, and making him better at heading as a CDM and also making him better at passing is just perfect in my opinion there, at least. And then I actually got some gold non-rare Bundesliga players for the bench, just to basically be able to swap players around for fitness reasons, so I don't have to buy expensive fitness cards, and got them all for very reasonable prices there in my opinion. And then continuing to complete the manager tasks is basically what this episode is all about. There are 3 offline games in this, because in last year's FIFA you actually had to play these games to complete the manager tasks offline. I'm not so sure if that's the case again for this game, but I just did it to basically be sure, because I wanted to complete this episode with basically having completed all the manager tasks to get the free gold pack. While these goals are in the background, I actually want to talk about how I think FIFA 14 is so far. First of all, It actually worked okay for me at the beginning because I heard a lot of people complaining about the game freezing for them, and I thought that was maybe a problem solely concerning the early release. But then it just basically froze 3 times for me in about a time area of like 20 minutes or so, and that was just ridiculous, and I hope EA fixed that soon, or otherwise people will be very, very mad, and of course I will be too. And yeah, just overall, what can I say about the game so far? Finesse shots are so OP. You can see some of the goals. Actually, many goals in this episode are quite similar to each other, simply because when you are cutting in and when you have basically no one marking you too closely, and you can cut in on your strong foot or even on your weak foot, then a low finesse shot into the far corner is just such an easy option in this game. You will see it tons and tons of times, I think, in this series and in many other YouTubers' videos as well. Here's another example there with Firmino. I think he's got 4-star weak foot. That's enough to slot it home easily there, and just scored some goals here. Actually wanted to try to get better goals, but in the end then I just thought, just score some goals. It's the AI. It's not really too difficult to play against the AI on Ultimate Team. Both the first 2 matches were played on Professional just because that was the default difficulty, and Professional is just ridiculously easy on Ultimate Team. And then the other higher difficulty levels are also very easy, just because you have got that increased chemistry, and your team just plays better all together. And I think you can even beat the higher rated teams on Ultimate Team on World Class Legendary with a bronze team with full chemistry. So anyways, for the last match of this episode, I challenged the team of the week, because that is also one thing to be completed in the manager task. I choose to play against them on world class, because I thought that might be a bit of a challenge, but it was just way too easy, just because they have got, I think, 41 chemistry, even though they've got some great individual players in this week's team of the week. Just very, very, very easy to play overall. Some decent passing goals, which you, I think, will see quite a lot for FIFA 14, just because passing and building the play up actually is probably a little bit more important than last year. I also think EA said that this was going to be more important in FIFA 13 than in FIFA 12. Maybe they say this every year, but I just hope that it actually is the case in this year's FIFA, and that pace isn't too important. One indicator that pace might not be as important as in previous FIFAs is actually the first touch, which sometimes is really, really weird on these players and actually not too good. I'm not too sure if they actually will kind of patch this or do something about it, but at the moment it just feels weird sometimes, so that the game definitely doesn't feel too finished in some cases, especially concerning the first touch. I think they probably could have done a better job on that, but then again, I didn't play too much of the game so far because it started freezing for me all the time. Anyways, here I complete this match winning 5-1. Consider a stupid goal there, but that didn't really matter to me, because now I completed the manager task, get this free gold pack with Alaba on the cover, and actually got some decent players who will sell pretty quickly, I think. And then some good consumables, and also a chemistry style, which once again I don't know what it goes for on the market. Anyways guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was only offline gameplay. Starting in the next episode, we will definitely have some online gameplay, which I can't actually wait to show you guys. Nevertheless, if you enjoyed this episode, then please drop a like rating on it, as it always does help me and my channel out. Other than that, thanks a lot for watching and for listening to the commentary, guys, and I'll talk to you later.